Alright guys, I'm gonna be talking about some serious allegations today.
No, not my own allegations. I would never address those or say anything about them or bring them to light. We're talking about GameFam today. And anytime I talk about the Roblox company GameFam, it's usually never good news. I don't think I've had any good news on them yet. But like I said, these are just allegations. This is hearsay. Everything I'm saying is maybe almost real or fake. Don't sue me is pretty much what I'm saying. I try not to talk about things if it's just like a little story, you know, but this is huge because I'll read the tweet. Reportedly, developers within GameFam have begun the process of unionizing in response to low pay and long work hours. This would make GameFam the first Roblox development studio to have its developers unionize. See, this isn't funny. But, like, it's funny in, like, a cartoonish way. Like, it sucks that, you know, this is all happening. So, what does this mean? I guess, from what I've been told on the side, like, this isn't the unionizing process. It's, yeah, like, kind of just starting. Like, maybe a few people are trying to build this thing together. It has to be anonymous, because these people don't want to be targeted by, like, any higher up at GameFam or anything. And remember, this is all alleged. La, 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 la. You know, I read this tweet, and I said, duh. What's a union again? It's when a bunch of employees of a company organize to try to, you know, get something out of the company, whether they feel like they're being underpaid, overworked, mistreated, you know, strength in numbers. One person saying,
"Can I please have more money?"
will get slapped in the face by the GameFam CEO. Allegedly, he didn't actually do that. Okay guys, I just found out that my artists that do my merch that's coming out on 8/31, 10 a.m. PST, they're unionizing against me and suing me because I never paid them. Every merch sale, every purchase from flimflam.shop will be used to kill my employees. I'm pissed off. Yeah, I've talked about GameFam before with, a lot of employees have come out saying that they haven't been treated correctly. They haven't been, you know, whether they've been underpaid, overworked, or maybe yelled at. A former GameFam employee said, "This would not surprise me at all if this happened," and just kind of talking about how he was overworked and stuff. For any idiot out there, don't harass GameFam. If you're thinking about, like, spamming their Twitter or something, you're just harassing an employee who is a victim of this. So you're an idiot. Haha, you're stupid. You're not doing the slam dunk you think you're doing if you're harassing a social media manager. So do not do that. GameFam, when an employee asks for a pay raise. Let's do a little refresher on GameFam. They are huge. They own a lot of games that you maybe play. A huge one being the Sonic Speed Simulator. I have publicly said horrible things about this game, and I stand by everything I've said. GameFam works with so many huge companies. Like, Sonic is such a strong brand, and then they, like, look at this. I feel like I'm in Vegas. There's so many slot machines. Spin the wheel. Give it a try. Maybe you'll win something really rare. Here, have a free spin just to see how it feels, and then you can... I got 20 zillion XP, whatever that's worth. Another spin is 100 Robux? That's actually pretty expensive. You have a less than 3% chance at getting Sonic, but he has green glasses on. He's saying, no, look it up. He's saying, don't unionize. Sonic, should I gather some of the GameFam employees and unionize?
Don't you do it.
No?
No.
Okay, I won't do that. Unlock. Oh my god, 800 Robux. Where's the game? I spawn here and it's so many things to buy. If you've ever been in a Las Vegas casino, it truly feels like this. God, where's the game? Where's the, I don't want to buy you. Like, none of these are cheap. Whoa. Unlock. Oh my god, dude. This is so depressing. I grew up playing Sonic games, and seeing an officially licensed Sonic game like this is very depressing. The game didn't look like this before. Like, it had gambling, and I would make fun of it for that, but it's so much worse now. You have to walk past so many slot machines. All right, we're almost out of ad zone. Is this another one? Yes. All right, we're out. We're out of the abyss. All right, what's this do? Click. I'm kind of just venting right now. I shouldn't be spending all my time on this, but you know, GameFam is also famous for stealing Friday Night Funkin' and making millions of dollars off of it. I don't know if they actually got sued by the creators of FNF. They said that they're gonna hear from their lawyers or something. Yeah, GameFam works with huge brands. Build-A-Bear, TMNT. Pretty much all the brands they work with, they just turn it into some soulless, cheap cash grab, which is, I don't know. I guess that's just life. Double ooze. Ooh, I'm oozing double. You know, even if I do get sued for all this, I'm in California right now and there's a hurricane, so I'm gonna die soon. So what, are you gonna sue a dead man? You're gonna sue my family? I don't care, I'm dead. Furry friend movements. This is just the same as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tycoon. See, this one, if you can't afford it, it doesn't pop up another thing to buy with real money. At least they have that going for them. Those are just a couple of huge brands they work with, but they do have part ownership in a lot of really popular games. Like games that you play and you don't even realize that GameFam has their dirty little fingers in it. Even Death Run? No, not Death Run. Oh, this makes me hate my life. This is such a classic game that I love. And now I'm gonna jump into the lava and YouTube will age restrict me. But yeah, when you're trying to like take over the world or take over the metaverse in such a fashion, when you have all these things, you know, there's gonna be some sacrifices. When you're trying to build like $1 billion company, you're not gonna pay your employees correctly, allegedly. GameFam, if you're watching this, trust me, I know your pain. If you want a word of advice, anytime my employees, like, you know, I'm releasing merch soon, and you know, I have to pay artists, or I have to pay them, and they keep trying to unionize, trying to get more money out of me, and I just threaten them. I tell them that I'm gonna kill them if they don't shut their mouths, and it works. So I would just do that if I were you. I'll follow them and I'll let them know that. You know, Adam editing this video right now. I'll kill him if he asks for money. He will mysteriously disappear. It was almost a year ago when GameFam released that statement kind of addressing the same type of accusations. I've heard that they've gotten better since this, but their public statement was so insane. We are very proud of the work we do and the company we have built together. It's pretty much just them saying, we're the best, better than the rest, which they disabled the replies to, and they got ratioed really hard on the quote retweets. No, huge reminder that anybody that you would know of publicly that works on GameFam is not the root of the issue. Do not go out and harass anybody. Any developer who has a game listed under GameFam, they're not the cause of this or anything like that. I say that in every video I've made talking about this, but I just want to continue that trend because some people are idiots and just look for people to hate. Whoever would be behind this issue, you don't know who they are. You don't know their name or contact, so don't even try. This is just really interesting that there's possibly a Roblox company that is starting to unionize. I think it's not to say that, oh, I'm doing the right thing by making a video about this, because this video was half me just talking about killing my own employees. But I think it's good to set a precedent if like big companies are moving into Roblox that, you know, hey, if you mistreat people, you know, there could be consequences for your actions. You know, you can't really shut people. Like people on Roblox are very social media based, and they will make a scene out of it publicly, so you kind of won't really get away with it. I think it's good that we try to keep Roblox, you know, as community based as we can. Try not to make it so corporate. Drink. Maybe just a couple sips. It's good to hold faceless corporations accountable, especially in a platform I care about. Without this, I would be dead, homeless on the street, gambling at Sonic's casino. You know what I mean? That would be my life. Yeah, I just thought this was interesting. Maybe it's important to talk about sometimes. This is my one semi-serious video. And actually, all this video was serious. I will physically attack anyone I work with if they defy me.